Welcome to In Her Voice, a podcast created for women who listen to and live by their deepest wisdom, their inner voice. This was made for you, the woman who feels pulled to more, to lead, to create, to dream, and to be a world changer. My name is Kelly Covert, and I am an inner voice coach. Join me here each week as we explore what it means to reach for your inspired potential, all while honoring your worthiness each and every day. Hello, this is Kelly, and I want to welcome you into my podcasting room. If you listen to my solo episode from a couple of weeks ago, you know all about my podcasting room. Me and you just sit and talk. And this is really how I picture it when I'm coming to you and I'm recording these episodes. So today we're talking about what does it mean to be fulfilled? And this is that word is such a weighty word. I just want to feel fulfilled. And I think that this is one of those kind of things that we know when we're not fulfilled, but do we really know what it feels like to be fulfilled? How are we going to know when we get there? What is that going to feel like? I feel like it becomes this sort of amorphous thing into the future that we're shooting for, and we don't really know. It's not really defined. And so because of that, we think that we need it, and we know that we don't feel it, so we keep pushing for it, but are we pushing for it in the right way? That's the real question. And I think what happens with women like us, women who are driven, who are ambitious, who tend to be overachievers, who tend to be perfectionists, right? The fulfillment, we think, comes from checking things off our list, from doing more things. And I think that that's kind of true, but kind of false. Because if we're just, going, trying to check things off the list because we think we should or because we think we need to, we're never going to feel fulfilled. However, if we're not taking action, if we're not doing something, we are also not going to feel fulfilled. I know that it's true for me. I'm not going to feel fulfilled from sitting on the couch. As lovely as that sounds, and as much as I do enjoy sitting on the couch occasionally, especially on the weekends, and doing nothing, I don't feel fulfilled from that. So what is the middle ground? How do we find fulfillment? How do we reach it and still feel like we're honoring what our heart is asking, what our inner voice is asking? And that's the key, right? Our inner voice becomes the key to fulfillment, because if we continue to do, but we aren't doing the things that our inner voice is asking of us, we will not feel fulfilled. So I think people sometimes feel like, I will feel fulfilled when I make this amount of money. I will feel fulfilled when I get this job. I will feel fulfilled when I am this weight. The list can go on and on, right? And then you get to that job, you get to that weight, you have that money in your bank account, and lo and behold, you still don't feel fulfilled. The reason why we don't feel fulfilled when we reach these goals that don't really mean much is because the thing that our hearts are asking is not for us to weigh a certain weight. Our heart is not asking us to go make a certain amount of money. And, there's nothing wrong with making money. And there's nothing wrong with having goals around making money. But what are you doing to make that money? What is your heart asking of you? How are you spending your time? How are you showing up in this world, standing firm in your beliefs? How are you sharing your passion? How are you sharing your ideas? These are the paths to feeling fulfilled. And notice I said paths. It's not just one thing. It can be many things. It can be the same thing over and over again. So do we ever feel completely fulfilled? Do we ever feel completely filled up? I don't think so. But I think that there are moments where we come to that place and we're like, yeah. And then guess what? Your heart asks you to take another step. Your heart asks you to do another thing. Or maybe your heart asks you to rest, and that's when you go sit on the couch and that feels right. You guys, this isn't about the checklist. It's not about the bank account. It's not about the number on the scale. This is about what you have in your heart that you were put on this earth to share. It's in your heart. You know it's there. Are you going to share it? Are you going to do the work, the hard work often that is required to get it into the world? Are you ready? Are you ready to shine? You might not feel shiny, but guess what? You can still choose to shine, because the work, the passion, the purpose that you have in your heart that was there the day that you were born, it's there for a reason. It is there for a reason. And I want to create a space for you where you feel safe and where you feel motivated and where you feel inspired and where you feel pushed to do that. Don't sit on it anymore. How long are you going to sit on it? Until you say, enough is enough. I may not feel ready. I may not feel shiny. I may not be the right weight. I may not have the right amount of money in my bank account. But damn it, I am going to do it. Let this be your time. Let this be your moment. And know that when you step into this moment, guess what? There are going to be more moments for you to step into. And as you practice doing it, you get better and better and better. And it becomes easier and easier and easier to take that action, to do the thing, to shine. I'm here to support you. My mastermind this summer is for you. It's for you who have been waiting, who've been wondering, am I ever going to do this? Who've been waiting for the perfect time. Guess what? There's no perfect time. Now can be your time. Choose to shine. Choose to honor your inner wisdom. It's there for a reason. All you have to do to start your application is go to kellycovert.com/mastermind. We're starting in the end of June. It will either be June 18th or June 25th. We meet every other week on a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for 90 minutes with the group. Throughout the 3-month mastermind, you will have one coaching call with me where we get clarity, where I push you, where you listen to your inner voice, and I help you do that. And at the end of the summer, you will have proof that you can feel fulfilled. You will have proof that your inner voice was right. You will have something to show for your work and for your passion. Doesn't that sound great? Oh, it sounds great to me. I'm ready. Let's dive in. kellycovert.com/mastermind. Choose to shine. You are worthy.